Welcome to Matlab tutorials. Today we will see how to build a pie chart. So the values of x are given to us and the labels are given to us. If we just write pi x and run, we will see that curve fitting is shown in the command window and x and label x appear in the workspace. But we only see percentages and not the labels which we want. For that, we need to pass two parameters x and label x. So we run and we obtain pie chart with labels. Next plot in Matlab is bar graph. For bar graph, we define C1 as categorical A, B, C, D, E and put the prices as shown. Then we write the function bar and pass C1 and prices as parameters. Then we run. We see it is a part of curve fitting in the command window, and here we can see the 5 categories A to E with the values, and from going to each category we can see the x and y coordinates for each and every value. And that's all for bar graph. Now we move on to histogram. We add hours and put a randomized function from 100 to 1 for all the 5 values. We give the edges of for ranges from 0 to 1, 1 to 3, 3 to 5, 5 to 10 and 10 to 24. And we put the value of c as the return value of the function histogram, hist_c, and pass r's and edges as parameters. Then we write bar and pass edges c and hist_c as parameters. Then to align, we use set function. Now we run, and as you can see, we have gotten random values for all the edges. We can see where each point lies, what are its x and y coordinates. It is also part of curve fitting, and we can see c edges and r's in the workspace. That's all for histogram. Now we move on to box plot. First we load an inbuilt dataset in Matlab. So we load serial. Then we construct a box plot of carbo and fat, where the title of the box plot is carbohydrate and fat content, and x label is carbohydrate content and y label is fat content. So this is the box plot. The red line in the middle shows the mean. This shows the lower bound, the upper bound, first quartile, second quartile, and third quartile. This is an outlier, and here in the fifth carbohydrate content, every value is equal to the mean value, hence we only get a line. Now we move on to cumulative frequency plot. In this, we give the value of mu as 0. Mu is the mean and sigma is 1. Sigma is the standard deviation, and we make PD equal to function makeDist, and we pass that it is normal in nature, and mu is the mu, that is mu is the mean, and sigma is sigma, that is standard deviation here is sigma. And we pass on the values of x, for which we want to find out y. Y is given by CDF, and we pass PD and x as parameters, and then we plot x and y. We run this code and we find this as a CDF. For value of x, we get value of y. As mean is 0, it has the highest value of y, that is 0.5 in probability. And then we can also see in command window the values of x, the values of y with respect to x from columns 1 through 9 and columns 10 through 30.